Okay, so Marnie, welcome. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate you doing this. I know it is not scripted. So just tell everybody who you are and what you do and where you from.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alan. I really appreciate this. So, guys, my name is Marnie. I'm a mom with 4 kids, and I've been married now for 12 years. So it's awesome. But about 3 months ago, I saw one of Alan's ads about 3 months ago on my YouTube, and I decided, you know what, I've been losing in Forex for over 4 years. So I've lost close to about 150,000 Rand with fake courses and fake things. And I thought, okay, you know what, let me give this guy a go. And then he introduced me to the strategy. And I thought, no, I don't know if this is going to work because people scared me. But I decided to take it, and I actually took an account with $100. And I started trading his strategy, and I just kept on trading it for 3 months. And I literally tripled my account in 3 months. So I was doing 100% every single month. And I'm no expert trader. I haven't been doing it for years. I simply followed the strategy, and it works. If you just follow the strategy, work on your psychology, you will succeed. And I cannot tell you how much I'm thankful to Alan for actually changing my life, creating and giving me the reality that I can be a successful trader. And the best part of it all is I get to be a permanent stay-at-home mom, take care of my kids, run errands, run all over the place, and I get to trade in between it. So it's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Alan, for everything that you've done for me and my family.
Pleasure. Well, it's an awesome testimonial. I really appreciate you telling us your story. So you can.
Thank you, Alan, for giving me the opportunity.
My pleasure. It's what I love to do. This is what I live for. I live for the testimonials. I live for people telling me their stories. So I appreciate you giving us the feedback. So there you go, everybody. You've heard it. The strategy does work, and you just need to follow the strategy. So get a pen and a notebook. You're going to absolutely love this. So let's get started. So the problem with everybody, you're not making money, and the reason you're not profitable is because you're not trading. You're gambling. And how I know that is because you're focusing on the screen. So if you find yourself focusing on the screen now, let's see, put your just in the chat box, say, yes, I'm focusing on the screen. And so I know who I'm talking to. You should be focusing on the screen. Okay. If you're focusing on the screen with the numbers and you're seeing a bit of blue and then you're closing your trade because you have a little bit of FOMO that you're going to miss the profit, I understand, and I'm going to solve the problem for you right now. So you're focusing on the wrong screen, guys. Okay, let's be focusing on the chart and let's start understanding what the chart is saying to you so that you can start maximizing on your profit. So who's excited about that? Because I'm going to get really excited tonight and I'm going to share amazing concepts. Okay, so let's get started. So Warren Buffett says that risk is for those that don't understand, and I totally agree with him. Okay, if you do not understand what the chart is telling you, you're going to lose money. So if you understood what is happening on the chart, I say that the risk is mitigated because you can have basically like a crystal ball into the future and you can predict what the price is going to do. Would you agree with that? Say yes. Okay, so Forex is simple. It's not easy, but it is simple, I assure you. And the reason it's not easy is because of emotions. Now, everybody out there is telling you, you've heard it before, if you've got emotions, you can't be trading because you're going to lose money. And I say that is absolute nonsense. You cannot trade without emotions. It's absolutely impossible. You're not robots. You're human beings with feelings and emotions, and your emotions are going to decide on what you're going to do. So we're going to try and help you to get those emotions and to start understanding those emotions and work with the emotions and use those emotions positively so that you can make more money. So I've got a fantastic group that help you to learn how to deal with your emotions. So let me give you that group now. There it is. Okay. So there it is. There's the group. Please join it. It's a Telegram group where I share the most amazing information about how to meditate, how to manifest your dream life, how to unplug from the matrix, how to start harnessing the universe and the power of the universe and start attracting the life that you want and the life that you desire, just by thinking it and dreaming it. So if you like that without having to put in effort and work hard, say yes, because then this group is absolutely for you. You're going to love, okay, love what's going on that group, I promise you. Okay, so why are you doing this? This is a very interesting question, and you need to be documenting in a diary exactly why you're doing this. You need to be understanding why you're doing this. It's called the 5 whys. So if you want to build a legacy, you need to understand why you want to build a legacy. So you actually need to drill down into this. You need to say, why do I want to build a legacy? And you'll get an answer, and you'll say, I don't know, it'll make me feel good. And you say, well, why do I need to feel good? And you say, well, I don't know. I suppose I'm feeling bad. So why am I feeling bad? And you say, well, this is where you start to get some self-discovery and start understanding, okay, why you are around and what your true purpose is on earth. Okay, it took me a while, but I finally found out what my true purpose is, and my true purpose is to help people. I absolutely love it. I love what I do, and I love seeing the testimonials of people making money because I feel that I'm changing lives. So my son, I was sitting with my son 2 weeks ago, and I said to my son, his name's Jaden, I said, Jay, you know what, buddy? I said to him, if this was my last day on earth, I could truly say that I have achieved my goals. I've left a legacy. I'm helping people. I'm helping thousands and thousands and thousands of people achieve their dreams. And by them achieving their dream, I get success because the gift is in the giving. So when you start giving back, you'll start understanding that. So maybe you're not in a position to give back yet, but I assure you often tonight, you will be able to. Please stay with us. So maybe you want to study, maybe you want status, maybe you want to be a philanthropist, maybe you're doing this for survival. So if you're doing this for survival, put your hand up, okay? Because for me, I did this 100% for survival. Put in the chat box rather, if you're doing this, say yes, if you're doing this for survival. I get you, I feel your pain, and this is why I do this, because I love helping those people that are really struggling out there. And there are literally millions of us out there that are struggling and need to just, for me, it was just to feed my kids, guys. Just to feed my kids. It was hectic. Hectic, can't even tell you. So what will you do with the money? Because I know that you're going to make the money. As you've heard from Marnie and her story, you're definitely going to make the money. Okay, so do you want a holiday home on the beach? Do you want to buy brands like Louis Vuitton or Rolex? Do you need new clothes? Do you want to have more family time? Do you want to travel? Do you need a new car? Maybe you're tired of going in a car with and pooling a car to work with smelly colleagues. I don't know. Maybe you want more time with friends. Maybe you want to buy a Rolex, as I said. I don't know, but you need to write down exactly what you will do with the money, and then you need to write down how it will make you feel when you achieve the success. Are you going to feel happy, relaxed, content, proud, a sense of achievement, excited? Are you going to feel successful, and are you going to feel elated? Okay, and why are these things so important to you? So they say that if your why doesn't make you cry, it's not your real why. So it's very important for you to drill down into these questions and really understand and discover exactly what you want to do. And if you want to travel, you need to be writing down exactly where you want to travel to and what the destination will look like, where you will be. There's a point to all of this, I promise you, okay? So Who and what will you become when you have the money? Are you going to become a better or worse version of yourself? Stronger, more popular, thinner, fatter, better friend, husband, wife, brother, father, mother? You need to write this down, because hopefully you will become a better person rather than a worse version of yourself. So I was listening to a podcast my wife sent me the other day of a guy that made a lot of money very quickly, and he became a worse version of himself, okay? And he didn't like the person that he became, and he had to really dig deep into his soul to find out exactly why he was so unhappy. Even with the money, he was unhappy, but he was more of a tool than he was before he made the money, okay? So the important notes here is that you need to keep a journal, and at the back of your journal, you need to write down your why you want, what you're going to do with the money, where do you want to go, how you're going to feel, and who you will become when you get this money. So you need a journal to write down everything. In the front of the journal, you're going to write down exactly what trades you took, why you took the trades, and how you felt when you took the trade, and what lot sizes you used. And we're going to delve deeper into that very, very soon when I get to the trading strategy. But it's very important that you start understanding those 4 questions. They're very, very important. Cool. So I trade on a 4-hour chart. My strategy works on any time frame and on any financial instrument. So if you're trading US 30, if you're trading derivatives, if you're trading oil, my strategy works. As long as it's a financial instrument and it has a chart, you can trade my strategy and you will make money from my strategy. So you can set your alarm clock to every 4 hours, or just before the 4 hours are up. You can check on your MT4 when the candle is going to open. So over here you can see that the last candle opened at 5 o'clock. So the next candle that's going to open is going to be in 4 hours time, which is at 9 o'clock South African time, 8 o'clock Nigeria time. Cool. So you would set your time, your watch, to those times, and eventually you won't even need the clock, because you'll actually set your brain to be looking at your phone at those times, which is quite cool. And you'll start becoming a professional trader, which is fantastic. Who wants to become a professional trader? Put your hand up. Yes, my wife. You do not want to become a professional trader, someone. Come and say hello to everybody, Simi. It's very important that everybody knows who you are. So most people trade like this. Are you coming to say hello? Yes. Okay. This is my wife, Simone.
Hi.
And she does not want to become a full-time trader. No, yes. No, you don't. Okay, cool. So most people got to keep it light, guys. Forex is fun. Okay. It's not that serious. Okay. You got to lighten up a little bit and start having fun in your life and start enjoying it. And when you start making money, you can start becoming a little bit lighter and have a little bit more fun. Cool. So most people are doing the following. Okay. If this is you, say yes in the chat box. Okay. You set your stop loss to 30 pips, and then you set your take profits to 15 pips. If this is you, say yes in the chat box now, so I know who I'm dealing with. So most people go to YouTube, they use this strategy, and it is a strategy for novice traders. It's not a strategy for professional traders. So let's just zoom in a bit. So let me explain to you. That would be the first candle. That would be the second candle that we got in. Let's show you at the top of the screen. It will tell you how much pips that is. So how am I going to do this? Oh gosh, I need to open up my application. Let's do that, and let's take a screenshot. Okay, one moment. Okay, so that is 30 pips over there. That's not 30 pips. That is 30 pips about there. Come on. Okay, that's 30 pips. Okay, got it. Alrighty, so let's start drawing for you. Okay, so that over there is the distance of 30 pips. Just this little move over here is 30 pips. That is your stop loss, okay? And this is 15 pips. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Okay, cool. So that's there we go. So there is, oh gosh. Sorry guys, I will get it. It's very important that you understand this before we go any further so that we can prevent you from making these terrible, terrible mistakes. Okay, so that little move over there, okay, is 15 pips. Now, if you knew how to read a Forex chart like us people, okay, you would be benefiting from the full length of the trade, which, as I showed you, I'm still in the trade because there's no reason to be out of the trade, is 187 pips. Look at the top of the screen where the numbers are moving. It's got 8, it's got 11, okay, 11//1,890. So that means it's 190 pips. That is the amount of how many pips I've got on my trade so far. Okay, which is absolutely amazing. Who wants to make that sort of profit? Put your hand up, or rather say yes. Don't put your hand up, just say yes. Okay, so if you're doing this, it is a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio against you. Okay, it is not a clever strategy. It means that you have to, you lose money. Okay, you take a trade, you win, you break even. You take another trade, you win, you've made profit. Okay, so it takes 2 trades for you to make profit if you're using this strategy. Not a great strategy. Okay, so the secret to success of professional traders is hedge trading. That's how the institutions trade and the banks. They do not use stop losses. They do not use take profits. Banks cannot close trades in a loss because it moves the market, and that is called insider trading. So, I mean, they could just move the price on a loss, and then, not that they don't do that anyway. I say nothing. But they're not allowed to close trades in a loss. So they don't use a stop loss, they don't use a take profit, they use hedging, and they use another strategy called dollar cost averaging. So what is dollar cost averaging in layman's terms? It's dollar cost averaging is a strategy to manage price risk. Instead of purchasing shares at a single price point, with dollar cost averaging, you buy in smaller amounts at regular intervals regardless of price. So this is what happens with a financial broker and institution that wants you to invest in shares. So they will say to you, you will take a debit order out with us, or you will give us money on a monthly basis, and we will invest that money for you on the stock market. So let's go to my chart. Okay, and let's change this to a day chart, and let's enlarge it a little bit. Okay, cool. So you take an investment on this month over here. The price goes up, and the next month you give them more money, and then the price goes down, and the next month you give them more money and the price goes down, and the next month the price goes down. But if you do this over a period of 20 years, you can see that this is like a year. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me move my mouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 12 months. Okay, until the price starts reversing on this candle over here, and then it starts going up. So these trades over here that you took 6 months ago, and these trades over here, the money that you invested here, so this money is now in profit, and this money is now in profit, and this money over here is still in a loss. So over a period of time, okay, 20 years, your investment grows at between 8 and 12% per year. That's what they say. For me, that is far too slow. Okay, I can't make 12% a year. That's ridiculous. That will drive me nuts. I need to collapse time frames. I need to retire within 3 to 5 years. Okay, that's where I was 3 to 5 years ago. I'm now semi-retired. I live in Plettenberg Bay at the coast. I do this because I want to, not because I have to. Okay, I'm financially free, I'm debt free, and I live the life of my dreams. Okay, so I'm very blessed, very, very blessed because of Forex, and because of the little hack that I have found in 2 places. So I've got Forex software, which I'm going to share with you. Who wants passive income? Put your hand up. Passive income, passive income, passive income. Money. Make money while you sleep. Yes, very good. We're going to teach you tonight about that. And I found the hack in Forex, and because of this, I'm able to live the life of my dream and at the coast and watch the whales and like help people, which I absolutely love. Okay, so do you guys understand now? Who does not understand dollar cost averaging? It's very important now that you understand that concept of dollar cost averaging. If you don't, okay, you will get lost. So put your hand up if you don't understand. It is investing at different price points. As the price goes down, okay, you're investing. It doesn't matter what the price is. You put money into the investment every month, okay, so that at the end of a 12-year cycle, that investment pool will be worth more than what it was 12 years ago. That's the thinking behind this, okay? So I hope that makes sense, all right? So the benefits of hedge trading is that you do not have any losing trades. So, and that's because we don't use a stop loss. You have increased profits because we don't have a profit line. And you get the full length of the trade, which is between 200, 400 pips per profit per trade or per trend. And this becomes a predictable and a dependable system once you start understanding it, which is going to give you confidence. That way you can start using a higher lot size and taking a little bit more risk. So in the beginning, you're going to be using a lower risk, 0.01, so that you can start to understand how the strategy works, so that when you take a trade, you don't lose money. You can work out what's going on. Alrighty. Cool. So this strategy has an 85% success rate on entries and exits. I wish it was 100%. I would even go so far as to say it's 90% accurate. So my students, can you please answer me? Is it 90%? If you think it's 90% accurate, put 90. And if you think it's 85% accurate, put 85. And if you think it's less than that, then put the percentage you feel that the strategy is accurate by. Okay, so please put in your numbers now so I know who my students are, so that everybody can understand who we're dealing with here. Okay, so it's about, my traders are saying 90% accurate. Anyone else? Very nice, 90. Yeah, okay, awesome. So it's about a 90%. That's mental. You now have a strategy. Okay, that's not, traders say out there that, you just need to have 51% success rate and you make money. Okay, that's just ridiculous. Okay, we need a strategy that has an accuracy of 90%. That way, when you take the trade, okay, you have confidence. You know that it's going to be successful. You can put in a little bit extra lot size. You can take a little bit more risk, okay, because it's a 90% success rate strategy, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. So hopefully you did your pre-seminar homework. Many of you haven't. I know, because you wanted to come onto the webinar to understand, okay, why should we do this homework? Who is this dude that's just trying to teach us, that's on Facebook, that doesn't have any results on Facebook? We have results. If you went to the website, you would have seen the results. Hopefully, okay, you would have done your homework. Okay, if you didn't do your homework, now based on what everybody is saying, let me share with you the pre-seminar homework again, so that you can copy down the link, go and do the homework, go and set up your chart correctly, so that you can start trading with us and start making proper money and start messing around with the systems that you're using. Because I assure you that who out of my non-traders, not my students, okay, please type what kind of success rate you are getting from your trading as a percentage. Tell me what you're doing. Okay, is it a 20% success rate, 30%, 10%? Okay, Tell me what you're doing so that I can help you. Okay, cool. 20% success rate. That means 80% of your trades are losing money. So I have a mosquito. I need to just wallet it. Okay, before I get bitten. I don't want to be bitten. Okay, cool. So 40%, you got 100%. Wow. Okay, awesome. Oh, Marnie. Okay, cool. Lovely, Marnie. Well done. 15%, 40, 20, 10, 25, 10, 80% negative. Yeah, these are not great results, guys. Sorry to tell you. We need to help you. We need to change you. Okay, so let me stop right there and say to you, okay, based on your results, they're not going to get better unless you change your result or change your strategy. So I'm looking for open-minded people. People that are hungry. Do I have the right people? Is this the right crowd? If you're open-minded, say yes in the chat box. I'm chasing my mosquitoes. It's like killing me. I've already been bitten. Okay, cool. So that's great that you're open-minded, then you're going to love the strategy. Okay, so I use a combination of moving averages and candlestick analysis, but I'm not just using any moving averages. I'm using the bank's moving averages. Alrighty, so did I put them there? So there are the moving averages. You were supposed to have set them up. Hopefully you set them up. If you didn't set them up on your phone, then there you have it. There is the pre-seminar training. I'll put it again because we're getting more yeses and it's getting lost in translation. Okay, so you need to just take a screenshot of this so that you can understand what the moving averages are. So please take a screenshot now so that you have got this and you can set up your phone. Now, for those of you on Android, to get the 8 exponential moving average, you need to change your pixels. So your first level needs to be a 2 pixel and your second level needs to be a 4 pixel. This is for the 8 exponential moving average. For the 50 moving average, it's the same thing. First level is 2 pixels, and then the second level is 4 pixels. Marnie, can you just type in the chat there if I've got that right, or is it the other way around for everybody? Just to make sure that I've got it right, because I know you had the hack. I think it was you. I hope it was you. So I think I've got it right. Okay. So that's how you get the dotted line on your chart. Alrighty. So I use a 400-year-old trading strategy called candlestick analysis, developed by a Japanese rice trader. He's the most successful trader of all time. This is a tried and tested system. It works. You just need to learn it. Okay. Where most of you are using RSI, MACD, stochastic, Bollinger Bands, Fibonacci retracement, okay, some sort of Elliott waves, and I don't know, pitchforks and all sorts of stuff. And you're using, actually, some of you are using all of it on your chart and you're confusing yourself. You actually, one chart says one indicator says one thing, another indicator says another thing, then you've got divergences, and like it's a mess. Okay, your charts are a mess, and that's why you're losing money. Okay, so so all these indicators that you're using are lagging indicators. It means that there needs to be price action, like a lot of price action, for the indicator to move. So let's just go to my H4 chart. So you need to have like this sort of price action for the indicator to move. It's too late. You've missed the move. Okay. I know within a few pips that we've changed direction, and that's why we're getting between 200 and 400 pips per trade. So our strategy is a predictive indicator, not a lagging indicator. So the game changer for me was the 8 exponential moving average. And you set all your moving averages to open, not close. So they must be set to open. Then it is a predictive indicator. If you set it to close, then the indicator only moves when the candle closes. It's too late. You've missed the entry. So it's on open that it needs to be. Okay. So what is the right time to open a trade? The right time to open a trade, when do you get into a trade? Okay, so you're looking at the chart and you're looking at it and like you want to know now, when do I place a trade? So the right time to enter the trade is, we're going to show that to you. We're not going to keep it a secret. So the 8 exponential moving indicator tells you when to get into the trade and when to get out of the trade, and when you must go north long and when you should go south, or when, if you are long, when you must close your long and when you must enter a short. Okay, so we use the doji as another indicator for us to get out of a long trend only. Okay, so the gravestone doji is usually found at the top of a trend, and if we see any doji at the top of a trend, we will close our trade as long as the trade is blue. If the trade is not blue and the trade is red and we are long, I leave my trade if I've got a very small loss, like in cents, I'll close the trade. Okay, if I've got more than $1 in loss, when I see the doji, I leave my trade open and I will wait for the next signal, which I'm waiting for the reversal signal. That's what I'm waiting for, which I'm going to explain to you in the next few slides. When you see a doji, let's say you've taken a short and you've got a doji while you're going short, when there's a doji, I ignore the doji. I don't do anything. It doesn't make any difference. The doji doesn't have any relevance. So the reason why we take note of a doji on an uptrend is for the following reason. Okay, it takes days for the price to go up. Days for the price to go up. Okay, and it can fail in one foul swoop where there's a doji. Okay. So let's just see. I'm using my finger to move the phone. Can you believe it? So let's just do some experiments here. So here's a perfect example. Okay, we got into the trend. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 2 days, 2.5 days of trading. Then we got a doji, and it took 4 hours to lose all the profits that were generated in 2 days. So it works like gravity. So when you see a doji and you're in an uptrend and you've taken a long and there's a doji, just close out your trades if you're in profit and then wait for the reversal signal, and then you can decide what you want to do later on. Look at that loss over there. That is tragic. You would have lost all your profits and gone into a big loss. Horrible situation to be. Cool. Oh, my goodness, my phone fell. Okie dokie. So, when is the right time to get into a long trade? Okay, so the right time to get into a long is when the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. So the 8 exponential moving average on my chart is red and white dotted. Okay, if you can't create the red and white dotted line and you're finding it to be a problem on the Android phone, then you can you can make it pink, okay, which is a unique color that won't clash with any of your other moving averages. Okay, so make it pink. And your 50 moving average, is this line over here. You can make that purple, and then it won't clash. Alrighty, there is no recording. No recording, can't make recording. Sorry, you need to remain on the chat on what is this? The webinar, the entire webinar. There will not be a recorded version of this webinar. Okay. So when the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average, you open a buy trade. When you see a doji, you close your trade if it is in profit. So let's check it out here. Okay, let's take a screenshot. over there, okay, and let's see what would have happened. Let's see, we want a thin one, okay. So we got in over there, and then, oh, that's not very thin. Oh, that's opacity. Okay, cool. Okay, alrighty. Right, so we got in over there, okay, and where's the doji? There's the doji over there. We got out. Then let's enlarge this. All right, that's your first trade, right? Then when the candle goes above the high of the doji, we can get back into the trade, and then we take another trade over there to the next doji. Then we wait for the candle to go above the doji, and we get back in, and then we get out at that doji over there. I actually think that's a doji. I'll use that doji over there. So it's 3 trades in this trend. Do you love it? Okay, that is a lot of profit in that trend. So is your moving averages set to close or open? They are set to open. Oh shit, sorry, they set to close. My apologies. Yes, it is set to close, because when the first candle closes, the second candle will open. Apologies. Yes, they are set to close. We'll find the setup videos. It is set to close. Thank you. Sorry, I can't remember everything. It's been a long day. Okay, so you'll set it to close. So this over here is 3 trades that we made a lot of profit with. This is probably about 390 odd pips or something. Okay, so when do you exit the trend? You exit the trend when you see a doji on an uptrend, or when the second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average. So that is when you will close your trade. When the second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average. So let's say you're in a long and there's no doji. You wait for the second candle to open below the 8 exponential moving average, and then you will close your long and you will open a short. If your long is in negative when your second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average, then you will place a short trade. That is called a hedge. It is a counterbalance trade. Okay? So like on my chart, there is a buy and a sell. So although, oh, you can't see my chart. Okay? So although there is one trade that is 200 and odd pips in profit, how much is it? Oh, go away. What is this? It's 190 pips, 200 pips in profit, this trade. All right. We've got $21 in profit. This is a cent account, not a dollar account. It's a cent account. We started with $100 in this account, and we've made 44% profit in, I think, 2 months. So let's show you. Let's just go April, call up the profit, balance on in May. So May, end of May. So June, July, August, September, October, September. So 3 months, because it's the first, it's like the first month. It's like the 6th of September. So it's 4 months. We've made 45%, okay, which is 10% a month. So this is such a simple strategy, guys. Like, would you be happy with 3% or 4% per month? Would you be happy with that? You're not making that anyway, but I mean, that's 50% a year. You're making 50% a year. Can you be happy with 50% a year? As you get better at the strategy, you'll make more and more and more. Okay, you can make 10%, 20% per month, 50% per month. Okay, it's up to you. But can you just stop trying to get rich in one trade? Okay, and stop blowing your accounts, because that's what you're doing. You're using incorrect wallet management, using too big a lot sizes because you're desperate, because you need to feed your children. And I get it. I really do get it. But once you've blown the $100, okay, you can't feed your children anyway. So what's the point of using big lot sizes? Can I show you an exercise? Let me do an exercise with you quickly, okay? compound interest calculator. Let's take this little website down for you and put it over there for you. Okay, check this out. Okay, you start with $100. Okay, we're going to do this for 5 years. We're going to make monthly profit of 5%. You're going to do this for 5 years. Who wants to be a full-time trader? Who wants this to be the A plan? Say yes. Okay, or say no. Okay, like, is this like if not this, then what, Oaks? Okay, like, where else are you going to make this sort of ammo? Okay, now let's say you manage to put in an extra $100 monthly, and you do it at the beginning of the month. Okay, so every month you put in $100. You start with $100. You put in $100 every month as an investment. I mean, your parents did hopefully educate you properly and said you save your money, put money away for a rainy day. You have heard this comment before. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Say yes, yes, yes. Or no, no, no. You haven't heard this concept before. Guys, answer. You need to type, guys. Yes, yes. Okay. So let's calculate it. So in 5 years' time, with $100, okay, making 5% per month, you've got now an account worth $38,000. All right. So if you had to take money out of that account every month, you're making $3,000 a month. Can you live on $3,000 a month? No? Yes? Do you understand the exercise where we're going here? Okay, to see how simple. Now, let's say you make 10% per month. Check what happens. Check. Just by getting clever, okay, and you understand the strategy, you've now 10x'd your money. You've now got $364,000, okay, making 10% per month. You don't have to take all of it and be greedy, okay? You can take 50% of the profit, 25% of the profit, but you're making $30,000 per month using the strategy. But you can't do that in the beginning. You have to use small lots to start with so that you can understand this. If you blow your $100 in day one, you're screwed. You can't do anything. It's game over. You have to wait 3 months to save the money again to get started again. So stop blowing the money and stop doing dumb shit. Okay? Hopefully you won't do that ever again. Okay? And you can start using small lot sizes. Good? 100%? Sweet. Right, so we've got one trade that is in profit. It's a hedge trade. Okay, so one trade failed, the other one went good. Now we're waiting. We're waiting for the right time to exit the trade. I forgot about that I had trades open from last week. I should have closed my trade on the 200 moving average, but I actually forgot that I had the trade open. It is what it is. Okay, I'll try to trade from webinar to webinar. That's what I try and do. So next time you're on the webinar, we'll do something and maybe I'll be able to close the trade. If not, then I'll do it during the week. Okay? So we got one nice trade, and that trade is equivalent to about 15% profit on the account. So let's have a look, yeah? Let's open a calculator. If I had to close the trade out now, oh gosh, come now, people. Right. 22 divided by 144 is equals to 15% profit. So just this trade, I make 15% profit. Just that trade. It's been going for a week. 15%. Okay? Without me concentrating, I made 15%. Yes, if I close it, I've still got a loss there, but I'm going to share with you how to get out of that trade so that you don't make dumb mistakes. Okay? No, I did the hedge trade. I did the hedge trade to show you what a hedge trade is. So last week I showed you what a hedge trade is. I placed a buy and a sell trade at the same time to show you that it doesn't matter what happens with the account. So last week the numbers were like 0-0, okay, with a little bit of a loss here. It was still 55-cent loss because of the spread, okay? But nothing's happened to the account because what happens is the price moves. One trade is in good profit, the other trade is in a big loss. Okay? Just that's how hedge trading works. And then when the price reverses, we'll close the trade in blue and then we'll ride the price north. We'll place a small little buy trade. That buy trade will go up, and the red trade will get less, and we'll start making more profit. Very, very simple concept. Okay? Do you understand that part? Alrighty? So let's do a little lesson quickly. So let's say, hypothetically, the price is reversed. I decide to close out my sell trade there. I banked the money. Okay, I made 15% profit, but I got a big trade in a loss. Let's say hypothetically that, let's just enlarge this. Okay, let's say this is why we closed the trade. Okay, we have the 8 exponential moving average. Okay, this is the 8 exponential moving average. Alrighty, like that. Okay, we get a green candle. Oh dear, come now. Oh, did it again. Okay, we get a green candle. Can you focus, please? Green candle 1, green candle 2, right? We close the price out. There. We place a buy trade. All right? I close out the trade. I make about, let's say, 10% profit. Okay, I close it out at $15 profit. All righty? Okay, I hope you're concentrating. And now we get another green candle, and we go up to the 200 moving average, and we close the trade because the 200 moving average is a no trade zone. When the price gets to the 200 moving average, we close the trade. Game over. Right? So what's happened to the account? My one trade that was in blue, I closed. I placed a small little buy trade over there because the second candle opened above the 8 exponential moving average. Now I've got another trade here, okay, that is in profit. This trade over here, this one, this buy trade is in a loss, but the loss of $21, look here, at the moment, it's minus $22. By the time it gets to up here, it'll be about $10. It's halfway. Would you agree? It's halfway between here and here. So when it gets to there, it'll be $10. Say yes if you understand. Say no if you don't understand. Okay? Right. Cool. So the loss will be about $10. I would have made another $15 here. So I've made $22, plus I've now, when I close this trade out at the 200 moving average, I would have made another $10. So I've made, let's say, $15 plus this trade over here of $10, which is now I've made, so let's just do this here. Okay, so this trade at the bottom here made $15. Let me move this aside here. Format. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. So this trade over there is $15 profit that I made. I closed out my blue trade. Because it's retraced, it's not $15 anymore. It comes up. Hypothetically, all right, I make $15. Then I place a new buy trade, and I close the buy trade out at the red 200 moving average, and I make, let's say, another $15. So I've made $30 now. But I've still got a buy trade that's in loss. Okay, the loss here is probably $10 because the price is retraced from here to here. So this 22 has now become $10. So it's minus $10. And I wait for the price to do something. I don't know what the price is going to do. I don't know what the banks are going to do at the 200 moving average. Only the bank knows that. And we wait for the bank to do something. And then we'll place a trade. If you're happy with this profit and the loss of the $10 here, you can close out that. But I don't do that. I wait for direction. It's a small loss on the account. It's nothing. Maybe my drawdown is 8%. So let's talk about the drawdown. When I close this trade, I'm going to have an 18% drawdown. If I close this profit, I'll have about an 18% drawdown. So some people will say, 18% drawdown? I was taught to only risk 1% of my money per trade. Well, how's that working out for you? Are you rich yet? Anybody? Rich on risking 1%? No? Cool. Okay. You need to get used to drawdown. Drawdown is a part of life. You just need to learn how to manage it. That's all. Okay. So what is drawdown? Drawdown is the amount of open trades relative to your capital as a percentage. So if this number is 1,800 divided by the 14,500, so 1,800 divided by 14,400 equals 12% drawdown. Okay, it's nothing. It's low. You can recover. It's easy to recover based on the strategy that we're teaching you. It is easy. Okay, it may not be simple, but it is easy. As you get better and better, it becomes easier and easier. Do you get it so far? Alrighty? Okay, so we wait for the second candle to open below the 8 exponential moving average. We close our long trade. We ride this trend south all the way until when? When do I close this short? When do I close the short? Type it. When do I close the short? When? Type. When do I close the short trade? No. When the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. When there is a doji on a downtrend, guys, you ignore the doji. You close the short trade when the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. That's when you close your short trade. Okay? Cool bananas. Let's moving on. Okay, so there we have a buy trade. There we place the sell trade. We rode the trend all the way to the bottom. When the second candle opened above the 8 exponential moving average, we closed the short. That trend over here is 362 pips. An amazing, amazing, amazing amount of growth. Okay, you can see here at the top here, 326 pips. Awesome. So then we take a buy trade over here. Let's go back. The second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. We take a buy trade and the buy trade fails because the second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average. We don't close it in a loss. We place another short trade. So now we've got 2 buy trades open, 1 short trade. We ride the trend all the way south. When the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average, we take a buy trade. When we see the doji, we close the trade, and that's how we trade. So that little trend over there is another 72 pips. So we've now made 398 pips. Okay? I said, Clint, when you see a doji on an uptrend, you close your trade. When you see a doji on a downtrend, you do nothing. Absolutely nothing. You ignore it. Cool? Okay. And then we wait. We wait for the next cycle. We just wait. When there's a sideways market, you don't open and close and open and close and open and close. If you've got 2 trades open or 3 or 4 trades open, it's enough. You don't need more than that. You wait for the trend. You don't open trades every time the candle opens above or below, okay? Especially if you're in a channel. You can see now that there's a channel here, okay? You can see if you're in a channel, if you're in a sideways channel. Don't keep on opening and opening buys and sells and buys and sells. 2 to 4 trades open at the same time. More than enough. You don't need more than that. And the trades shouldn't be right next to each other. You should have like a buy trade at the top, a buy trade in the middle, a buy trade at the bottom. So what does that mean exactly? You're now dollar cost averaging. So let's say, hypothetically, the second candle opened above the 8 exponential moving average. We place a buy trade here. So we've got a buy trade here. The second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. We place a buy trade, hoping that it's going to go north. This is the land of probabilities. 90% probability that it's going to go north, but it fails. Okay, so the second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average, so the price goes south, we place a short trade. Then the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average, we place another buy trade. So the green is buy trades, but then we get another failure. We get another red candle, okay? So we place another short. So we've got a short here, short there, or we close the short because the second candle opened above the 8 exponential moving average. So we closed the short, we placed another buy. The buy failed, so we placed the short, and then the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. Let's just make that green. Let's make that green. Second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average over there. We place a buy trade. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buy trades, and we get a big green candle. We go north, and all these buy trades going to profit, all 4 of them. This is called dollar cost averaging, where you've spaced your trades at nice price points, okay, not on purpose, but because your buy failed and you haven't gone big on your buy trade, you haven't used a lot size that is huge, that you're not able to open multiple buy trades at various different points. So what you guys are doing is you're placing a buy trade, it fails, and you close the trade in a loss. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen the price go all the way down to 0? Say yes or no. It's a question for everybody, not one person. So, Bailey, you've seen the price go to 0. Where have you ever seen the price going to 0? Can only happen in crypto with a Ponzi, where it's based on nothing. Okay, speculation. It's a fugazi, as what's his name, Matthew McConaughey says. It's a fugazi. Okay, it's nonsense. Price does not go in Forex all the way to 0. So based on your answers, if it doesn't go to 0, why are you closing your trades in a loss? Makes you think, doesn't it? So we know that the price is going to reverse. Yes or no? Is the price going to reverse? Yes. So why do you close the reason you're closing your trade in a loss is because, 1, you've either used the incorrect lot size, so bad or poor wallet management, your drawdown is out of control, okay, and you're scared and you don't know about the hedge functionality, or 2, you do know about the hedge functionality, but you're getting screwed on swap fees. So do you know what swap fees are? Swap fees is fees that you pay for holding a trade overnight. So you're afraid that the swap fees or the commission or the taxes that you're going to be charged are going to swallow up your equity and you're going to just start losing money. Okay, those are the 2 reasons why you are closing trades in a loss. It's 3. It's panic, fear, bad wallet management, and expenses that the broker is charging you that freak you out and you're going to lose money. Okay, so no, okay, cool. So let us, guilty as charged, exactly. Love it. I know my friends, I know my people. Cool. So this strategy, the doji at the top and this strategy of entering when the second candle opens above for a long and entering a short when the second candle opens below is an 8 out of 10. My traders say 90 to 95%. So I'll be conservative and say 8 out of 10, not 9 out of 10. Success strategy. All right. So for the newcomers, okay, my students, is my strategy 80 or 90% accurate? What is it? Stay on the call, guys. Don't leave the call. This is life-changing. I promise you. I'm teaching you a strategy that is life-changing. You'll make money from tomorrow. Okay, so 90% accurate. New traders that are on the call, new people, 80 to 90% accurate. When you see a doji at the top, you close your trade. When you see a doji at the bottom, you ignore. Or when you see a doji when you're going short, you ignore. You only take heed of a doji when you have got a long trade. Okay, that's when you trade. Okay, so it's two rules basically. Second candle opens above the ATMA, place a trade. Rule 1. Second candle opens below the ATMA, take a short. Rule 2. Doji on an uptrend, close the trade. Rule 3. When else do you close a trade on an uptrend? Come, people. Let's see if you were concentrating. When you see the 200, when the price is 5 pips from the 200 moving average and your trade is in profit, close the trade. End of story. You've made your profit, get out. We wait for a trend 50 pips above the 200 moving average is a nice break away from the 200 moving average, and you can enter your long. Not before. And that's it. That's the strategy. It's that simple. It's that easy. Okay. So I like to learn the candlestick reversal patterns. There's 15 candlestick reversal patterns. They're easy to understand. They're easy to identify. So there's the doji, which I've taught you. There is the bullish harami. There is a bearish harami. There's a shooting star, a hammer, inverted hammer. There are all these different candlestick reversal patterns, which I like to see on the chart, but I do not trade when I see them. So I still remain in my trades even though I've seen these candlestick patterns. My trading regime is the second candle above or below the 8 exponential moving average. Using these other candlestick reversal patterns for me is white noise, and it's confusing, and you start making decisions and then you start confusing yourself. So I like to keep it simple. Okay, I like to keep it simple. All of them are simple moving averages except for the 8 exponential moving average, which is the 8 exponential moving average. The more workshops you attend of mine, the easier this is going to become. You can't expect to learn this on the first webinar and expect to get rich on the first webinar. I've got students here that have been with me years, and they come to every single webinar because I say new stuff every webinar. Is that the fact? Students, do I say new stuff? Do you learn new stuff every time you come to my webinar? So this is like a wealth of information in my brain. And as I say stuff, like tonight, would you agree with me, traders, that this webinar tonight is unique? I never did this with you last time. I've never done this with you last time. Okay? So every time you come to a workshop, you're going to learn new stuff. Okay? So this isn't a once-off thing. This is the school of getting rich. Stay with me so that we can make you rich. All right? Cool. Moving along. You have a problem. You are using the wrong broker. I cannot mention names, what broker you are using, but I know for sure that you're using the wrong broker, because you also told me that you have these expenses. I want to show you something. Not that. This. Check when I took this trade. I took this trade on the 31st of August, last month, 6 days ago. Do you see any swap fees here? Do you see any taxes? Any charges? Any commissions? Okay? Nothing. Now, the only way to do that with your broker is to study Sharia law. You need to go to the imam of your mosque. You need the imam needs to write you a letter to say, I'm a practicing Muslim. This dude comes to mosque regularly. He's practicing the Muslim law. He is practicing Sharia law. And please can you remove the commission, swap fees, etc. off the account. I promise you I'm not Muslim. I assure you. All right? There are no swap fees. We use the right broker. That was in the training, pre-seminar training, that you needed to go and set up the correct broker so that we can get the swap fees removed for you. They're not going to just remove the swap fees for you. You need to be trading with us, okay? It's a special arrangement that we have with our broker to have the swap fees removed. All the other traders, they have swap fees with a broker. People in our organization, nada, zero, no swap fees. Are you excited? Say yes. Okay? Cool. So the broker that we use has got 27 million traders worldwide. They are the largest brokerage in the world, not only by clients, but by volume in lot sizes as well. They're reliable. They've been in the industry for 14 years. They've got 700 employees. They FSCA regulated. They're regulated by the Financial Services Conduct Authority in South Africa, Australia, Belize, and Cyprus. The broker cannot be regulated in every country. It's not possible. But there is an ombudsman. There is like a global kind of regulator, which is the Belize regulator. So if you ever had a problem with the broker, you could go to the FSCA in Belize and complain about the broker that you're using. So if you're in Nigeria, we know that they're not regulated in Nigeria or Ghana or Gambia or Botswana or Zim or those countries, but they are regulated. The fact that they're regulated in 4 countries should tell you that it's cool and you're safe. Not to mention the fact that I've got thousands of clients using them, and I'm using them, and I don't mess around. All my accounts are real. They're all real accounts. I trade with you live. I don't know another dude that trades live with you. No other mentor trades live, trades and shares their trades and shares what's going on and gives their 2 cents worth of the direction of the currency. I don't know another mentor that does that. Okay. So what else have I got here? Okay. So sign up with the right broker. Also, the spread is low. Okay. The spread is low. There's a 2.0. You're not looking at my screen. No, not that one. Okay, you can see a gold is 2.2 pips. Okay, 2.2, 2.1, sometimes 0.9. During the day, it's usually about 0.9 pips. All right. So it's a low spread. If there is a zero spread, then you're using an A-book. You're using an A-book liquidity, a B-book liquidity provider. It's like a legal Ponzi scheme, and the broker usually trades against you. So I know that our broker does have an ECN account, which is zero spread, and they're clear about that. So I wouldn't really trade with an ECN account. It's not worth it. I'd rather trade on an account that there are spreads, and I know that I'm dealing with a liquidity provider. Okay? You can if you want to. I'm not using MetaTrader 5. I'm using MetaTrader 4. I enjoy MetaTrader 4. I find it easier to use. I use both. Okay, I use both, but I hate it. I've got trades open, but I hate it. I don't enjoy using MetaTrader 5. It's not my go-to. I prefer to use MetaTrader 4. Okay, you can use whatever you want. Alrighty. So who's getting value and who's gotten value out of the webinar so far? Say yes, say no. I like to hear feedback. I like to know what's going on. If you're enjoying it, you're not enjoying it. Learned anything, haven't learned anything, waste of time. Next time you see my advert on Facebook, please comment. Okay, get lots of people say, this is a scam. This oak doesn't know what he's talking about. So please comment. Very important that you comment on my adverts, please. Okay, it helps everybody to understand that this thing is real and you can make money with it. Alrighty, so what else can I show you? Right, so let's go on. So, who loves watching charts? Put your hand up if you just love watching charts. I don't. Okay, I want to be on the beach and I want to walk on the beach and I want to enjoy my life. My life is not, I don't want to be that square-eyed person where I'm glued to my chart and I can't do anything. I can't go shopping. I can't do anything because I've got a trade open and I need to sit in front of the chart and watch it and panic because it's in red. So if you're that person, say yes. If you don't want to watch the chart, say yes. Okie dokie. Excuse me. A long day. Helping everybody. No, not any desk. What do I want here? I want this. Okay. Oh, yeah, I also hate watching the charts. So, yeah. Remote desktop. I created a tool. This is groovy. Who wants to see something really, really cool? Okay. I created a tool. It's called the 8 Exponential Moving Average Reversal Indicator. So what it does is it now tells you when to place a trade. So you set it up on the chart. Very simple. It's got, you just add it to the chart and it'll tell you when the right time to trade is. So you can see here, it says here, pound New Zealand dollar. And it says here, where is it? Oh, it's gone already. Okay. Oh, right. So it says here pound New Zealand dollar. That's this chart over here. This chart over here is pound New Zealand dollar. But we can see here that this is saying that GBP CAD on a 4-hour chart, there is a buy signal. Check this out. Now, when I click on the red oblong, my chart over here is going to change to GBP CAD. Check this out. Boom. Blink. Check the chart. The chart now has changed to GBP CAD, and we can see here that this is the first candle that opened, this is the second candle that opened, but it's too close to the 200 moving average. We don't trade. We've looked for a new signal. So AUD JPY, we click on it, the chart changes. Let me just move this down. Okay. And this chart now opens, and you can see here, we're also on the 200 moving average. Not a good trade. Next one, NZD JPY. Second candle below the 8 exponential moving average. We can trade a little bit, but you can see that this is the channel. There's a support line. There is a support line over here. So 86,335, probably going to reverse. So you need to get ready for it. Okay. So the most amazing part about this indicator is that you can program it to send signals to your phone. Oh. So let me switch off my phone. Let me switch off my phone. Come now. There's my phone. Check it out. There's nothing on my phone over here, no messages, right? When I say test, you'll see that I get a little message. Let me just remove that. And it says there, test message from rule number 2. Okay, so every time there is so let's just close MetaTrader 4 and we'll reopen MetaTrader 4 and hopefully we'll get some signals to the phone. Look. Did you see the signals? Okay, so we got all these signals, okay, all these signals from MetaTrader 4 that told us that we need to trade. Okay, I'm going to do that again for you guys because it happened so fast. I'm going to close the MT4. Going to reopen MT4 over there. Let's go back to the phone. Check the messages. Check. All the messages coming through. And you can see that is a game changer, guys. Okay. Now you don't even have to scan your phone for good entries. Now you can just set up the 8 exponential moving average indicator. It's going to tell you exactly when it's the right time to trade. And you can start trading. It's like amazing. You've got to love it. Okay, this is so powerful now. So not only have I taught you the strategy, but now we've got an indicator that's going to alert you. So who's got busy lives? Okay, busy lives, kids, maybe you are, just type in the text chat rather. Yes, I've got a busy life. Say yes. Okay. Got children. Maybe you've got a hectic job. Maybe you're a lawyer and you're in court or you're with a client. Okay. Very, very busy. Okay. Who's got time to trade? Okay. Surely the phone pings, it vibrates in your pocket. You say, hold on 1 second. Okay, I just got to check out my phone. You open your phone. It says there, time to trade. You open your MetaTrader 4. You place the trade and you carry on with your life. Instead of having the chart open in front of you all day and you checking, glancing. Now it'll just ping your phone. Okay, this is like a life-changing experience. It's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. Do you agree? Right. Do you love it? I also love it. Okay. So now it is time to share with you my course and mentoring program so that you can understand how to take your trading to the next level. But I've got something even sexier to show you. Okay? Who wants to see something sexy? But I'll only show you if you say yes. And it's not my tush. I promise. Okay? You want to see something sexy? Let me show you. This is awesome. Okay, so you asked me, I said to you about some passive income. So I have a robot. Automated Forex robot that trades for you automatically, does dollar cost hedging and grid trading. It's as safe as houses. You make about 10% profit per month. You can make between 10 and 30% profit per month. I understand my trading strategy, so my risk is a little bit more. So I'm up to about 21% trading, 21% profit per month. This account has been going for 359 days. Okay, I've got 9 years trading history on my website of what the robot does and what it can do for you. All right, it starts off. You can start off by just go to my website, go check it out, and go see whether this thing is for you, if it's not for you. Okay. But if you want to make passive income without having to place a trade, without having to learn how to trade, so I say do both. Do manual trading and also make passive income. Alrighty? Until your passive income makes more money than your daily income, then you can start giving up your job and you can start doing the things that you want to do. Okay? Yes, it is insane, okay? 940% in 359 days. Mental. Absolutely mental. Okay, do you like what you are seeing? Yes. How can you not? It is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Right, so how can you continue with your mentorship with us? So I'd like to tell you that I offer a mentorship program, and on the mentorship program, this is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn, stay on the call, guys. Don't leave, because I'm going to open the floor up to questions after I share with you how to continue with the mentorship program. So do not leave, okay? It's going to get exciting. The exciting part, you know when the exciting part happens? The exciting part happens when I open the floor to you guys And you can start asking me questions, and I can start solving your problems. Not only you, but my traders, my students get to ask me questions where they are stuck. Alrighty? Cool. So what are you going to learn on this course? You're going to get access to a training website with all the video tutorials explaining to you how to set up your phone, how to set up the chart, what the different moving averages mean, how to hedge trade, how to trade like an institution, how to trade safely without a stop loss, how to trade safely without a take profit, how to make 200 to 400 pips profit per trade. I'm going to teach you what the 8 exponential average is, how to use it, and how you can make between 30 and 50 pips profit every single day if you want to, trading on the 15-minute chart. That's only if you want to. Okay, I don't like doing that. I like trading on the 4-hour chart. Just me. Okay, up to you. So the training website costs $997. Okay, I put in thousands and thousands and thousands of hours recording videos to help you guys understand exactly what's going on. Alrighty. Then I've got the what I'm going to give you. What comes with the course is the 8 exponential moving average indicator. This indicator over here. This indicator here comes with the course. All right. Comes with it's included with everything. Alrighty. What you also get is you get the template that is used for the 8 exponential moving average to work, obviously, so that you can see exactly when the right time to trade is. No point having the indicator not being able to see when the right time to trade is. Then we give you access to a VPN, which is a computer located in Germany. It's in the same data center as the broker, which has got a 10 millisecond latency. Okay, let's do that again. 10 millisecond latency. So what that means is that when you place a trade on the VPS, the trade happens instantly. If you trade on your phone and you're in South Africa, it takes about 536 milliseconds for the trade to go from South Africa to the broker for the trade to execute. That's 5.5 seconds. Our trades execute in 1/10 of a second. So if you're trading in a volatile market, or if you place the trade and then there is a news announcement at the same time you place the trade and the price moves, it could move against you and your trade will automatically go into a loss quite drastically, where that would be quite bad. Okay, so very important that you have the correct tools in your arsenal to make sure that you're trading and you can trade profitably. So this is a fantastic VPN. There's VPNs that you can get all over the world, but they don't have a 10 millisecond latency. So you need the correct VPN. So the ATMA indicator, the chart, and the VPN costs $297. Then I'm going to offer you my community that you can join. I haven't opened it. Let's open it. So when you join my program, you get access to various different Forex groups. So I give you access to the Learn to Read a Forex chart group. I give you access to the Learn to Read Nuggets key. I give you access to the 8 exponential moving average basics, where you learn to set up your VPS and your 8 exponential moving average correctly. And then obviously you get access to the Learn to Read a Chart Zoom call channel, where we announce when our next Zoom calls are, so that you don't miss any Zoom calls. All right, so you get access to all of that. And then we're very active on our Learn to Read a Forex chart group. All right. I've got moderators on here. I've got an institutional trader on here that teaches you about COT data and fundamentals. So it's very interesting that we've got both sides of the education covered. We've got technical analysis and fundamental analysis. If you like listening to the news, etc., I don't. I'm not that guy. I'm a technical analyst. So Guy, the institutional trader, is on that group, and he gives us very interesting insight as to what's happening economically around the world to assist us to make better trading decisions. So that community is worth $497. So on that community, you can ask questions where you're going to get guidance and support. We get to motivate you and keep you on track, because trading is extremely lonely. Extremely lonely. You don't know if you're trading at the right time. You don't know if you've read the chart correctly. You don't understand whether you're doing it correctly. You don't understand if your wallet management is correct. So it's very important to be part of a trading community there where you can ask questions and get answers, where everybody is using the same strategy. Everybody on this community is using the exact same strategy. It's not a group like a normal group that you used to, where everybody's just posting stuff. I'm using this strategy. I'm using the other strategy. We learn one strategy. You get good at one strategy. All right. And we help you to get good at that strategy. So the course, the total value of the course is $1,791. But I offer this course to you tonight at $27 only. All right. So if you're in Nigeria, you would need to have a prepaid card, and you need to have a PayPal account. So Adeposi, please put up your hand. I'm just going to put everybody's hand down. Oh, 1 second. Let me just lower everybody's hand. Adeposi, put up your hand. Okay, allowed to talk. Okay, so I want to introduce Adeposi to you, because Adeposi is a very good friend of mine in Nigeria. I've known him for years, over 10 years, and he's an architect. He's a marketing guru. He's a businessman. He's a serial entrepreneur. We've built huge businesses together, and he's my director of marketing and expansion in Nigeria. So Adeposi, you can unmute yourself and introduce yourself, my brother, and tell everybody, all the Nigerians, what to do. And then I will post the link to purchase where to pay. Alrighty. So you need to go here, chat. You need to go here and pay for the course so that we can get you started. Adeposi, why are you not muted? Must I phone you on the phone? I have given you access. I'm trying to give you access. All right, so it's not working. So let's phone you. I'll phone you on WhatsApp, brother. Let's try and get you to unmute. It's not unmuting. Okay, I'll phone you. Oh, jeez. Okay, cool. I'll change your number into Kozo. Oh, it's 933. Okay, so I've given the wrong number for Ntokozo. Just please use that number for Ntokozo. I think. Okay, cool.
All right, hello.
Hi there. You can mute the sound on your side.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Yes, it's fine. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, awesome. All right, guys. I hope we're all excited. I am excited every single time we jump on these calls because Alan just shows you how to make money. right? Nobody here just wants to become an analyst for the sake of the word, but we are all here because we want to make money, all right? And that's exactly what you've seen tonight. There is no fluff, no theory, all practical. I just wanted to, thank Alan again for just making the decision to make this education available to people. All right. So I've been in the Forex game for well over a decade, obviously trying out different strategies, what most of us are doing. Most of us on the call here, you're watching YouTube videos, you are trying 100 different strategies, and you're basically losing money. It's the same story over and over again. Even with the people that I'm working with, I'm coaching over here in Nigeria. It's about, I made 10% this month, and next month I lost 20%. And then I made 5% and I lost 15%. What we are talking about here is how can you be consistently profitable? If that is your goal, then this is where you need to be. All right. So you are blessed to meet with Alan. Trust me, I've known him for over 10 years. He's a big brother. He's a friend. He's family. When I travel to South Africa, I stay over at his place. And he also came to Nigeria, I think, late last year. And we had a very beautiful dinner, my wife and I, with him and his wife as well, in a cool hotel. So I just wanted to assure you guys, if you're looking for someone to hold you by the hand, all right, and just teach you step by step, coming from someone who's been in the game for a long time, I've spent money on courses, all right, you have the real deal here. Okay, so don't waste any time. If you want to get started with the course mentorship, go for it. If you want the passive income, go for it. Just make that decision. And the fear that most people have is, all right, if I take this action, are these guys going to leave me once I make that payment? And you can see that that's not the case, because we have a lot of traders trading with us already in our community, right on this same Zoom call. So we are going to be meeting every week on the Zoom calls. You will have access to the Telegram groups 24/7, and you will make money. That's a fact. So I want to thank Alan for this opportunity.
Pleasure.
If you are in Nigeria, Kenya, West Africa, even Uganda, Rwanda, anywhere outside Southern Africa, I'll be helping you guys get on board and make sure that you make money in Forex. Thank you so much. Over to you, Alan.
Okay, cool. Thanks, buddy. Cheers. Okay, so I want to introduce you to Ntokozo. So Ntokozo I've known for over 10 years as well. We've built huge businesses together. He's an expert in marketing and strategy, and he's going to be your marketing, your account manager here in South Africa, Botswana, Zim, Swaziland, Lesotho, and West Africa also. So you can introduce yourself, please, Ntokozo.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I hope everyone is enjoying as much as I am. And thank you, Alan, for the opportunity. It was, again, I've learned a lot of things today, and I hope everybody avails themselves every single week, because there's a lot to learn every week. So a lot my colleague Adebosi has covered. All I can say is I'm happy to work with a company where I know I can sleep at night knowing my clients are taken care of, and that we have a long-term relationship building strategy here. We don't want to just sell the robot and then you only speak to the robot the whole day. No, we are humans. We are there to support you. So I would just say, I hope you take advantage of the support that we give you. I was telling one member yesterday, I said, we are so used to poor service that we don't take advantage when we have good service. And I said, take advantage of this. Ask any questions on the group. Don't be afraid. So please, guys, don't be afraid. Once you've joined, you bought your robot or you bought mentorship, you need to ask questions. Take advantage of our service that we provide. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Ntokozo. I want to show you something amazing. It's not just me that's making money, guys. Check this out. This is a client of ours, okay, by the name of Charles. He lives in Durban, South Africa. He's made over 200% profit in 434 days. He's an old bully. He's like 65 years old, okay, and he's conservative, and he only wants to make between 5 and 10% profit per month, and he's trading with the robot, and he's making that type of cash flow. So it's real. It's not just me making that money. I've got hundreds of clients that are making that type of cash. You just need to make a decision on what you want to do. So I'm going to open the floor now to my traders. If you've got a question, you can please put up your hand. If you're going to ask if this is recorded, please lower your hand, because this is not recorded. If you came late or if your sound was poor, you will need to come to the next webinar, unfortunately. Alrighty. If you have questions related to the trading strategy, you're more than welcome to put your hand up now, and I will answer your questions. Alrighty. So while you guys are preparing your questions, no, the robot is not $27. The robot is a different cost. You can please go to the website and you can please go and check what the cost is of the robot. It is not $97. It is a different cost. Cannot be $97. It is only the Forex course that is $27. Sorry, the robot is $97. So go check it out. Okay. So Joshua, you can unmute yourself, and I will take your question. Adaposi, please stay on so that you can help me and assist you, because this gentleman is not South African. Come, Joshua, ask your question, please, brother.
Good evening. My question, I just want to know about this robot. If actually like the price $27, I don't know how often can I use the robot,
So unfortunately, we can't hear Joshua, so I'm trying to mute him, and I'm having a problem muting Joshua. I think it's my internet that's having a problem. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so unfortunately, Joshua, we can't hear you because of the internet. You can type your question and we'll answer your question. Yes, it is very annoying. Sorry about that, Clint. Okay, I do apologize. So if anybody's got any other questions, so Joshua, please type your question because it's your internet is bad. Okay. Anybody else got any questions? Okay, so while you're preparing your questions, I'll continue with my presentation. Alrighty, cool. Okay. So I want to ask you these couple of questions, people. Have you stopped blowing accounts? Have you ever made 300 pips profit in your life? And are you set to retire in 3 to 5 years? If you've answered no to any of these three questions, then you have to take this program. This is a no-brainer. All right. You need to start getting good at something worth getting good at. For me, it was Forex. My mentor told me a while ago that stop moving enthusiastically in the wrong direction. You need to move enthusiastically in the direction that's going to make you money. Okay. Having a job and making someone else rich is not going to make you money unless you are the CEO of the company. All right. Or if you are in sales and you are at the top of your game, which is very, very few and far between. So you need to ask yourself, how will you feel when you make this money? Because you're going to make the money. Close your eyes, all of you. Okay. And I want you to picture how you would feel if you became the first millionaire in your family. How you would feel if you changed the direction of your family tree. How would you feel if you bought your first vehicle, whatever the vehicle is? How would you feel if you could travel overseas, your first overseas trip, okay? Or take your parents on an overseas trip, or just go to, if you've got the money but you can't afford to go to the Maldives. How would it feel to go to the Maldives or Bora Bora or Monaco or Nice? How would you feel? How different would your life be? Okay? How different would your life be? I'm sorry that you blew your account, Fuzzy Muzzy. Okay? This is a no-brainer. Okay? An absolute no-brainer. If not this, then what? If not now, then when? If not with us, then with who? Stop passing over opportunities repeatedly. We've got the Holy Grail here. We've cracked the code. We've cracked the Forex code with manual trading, and we've cracked the code with robot trading, where you can make passive income and you can just make money. If you're an IB, okay, if you're an IB, please contact Ndukozo and Adeposi now and type there on WhatsApp IB. Okay, if you're interested in making affiliate commissions, okay, please contact us and tell us, just type there MLM or IB, and we will share with you exactly how to make exponential money, how to 10x your money in 10 months. You can 10x your money in 10 months. Adeposi, put your number down so people can WhatsApp you, brother. So, let's just see. Yes. None. Have you set up the ATMO strategy? How to set up the ATMO strategy? You need to buy the course. Okay, cool. So let's go here. Maxwell, you can talk. Maxwell, unmute yourself.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm very grateful, and this Marcus from Nigeria, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm so blessed by the.
Do you have a question, sir?
And,
we're all friends here. You
yeah.
don't have to have pleasantries. Thank you for the compliment and everything. But let's have your question.
My
please,
question
sir.
is this.
Yes, sir.
My question is this: regarding the Doji.
Yes.
Sorry, not the Doji. Hey, how to hedge a trade? To hedge a trade.
Yes.
Because last time I chatted Mr. this thing up on WhatsApp. I opened a trade and I don't have enough balance to be able to hedge.
You don't have
it.
enough balance because you've opened the incorrect account. You're using a standard account. Correct or incorrect?
It's a standard account, sir.
That's the wrong account. If you did the pre-training, the pre-seminar training, it says there, open a cent account, not a standard account. So we can't help you now because you didn't follow the instructions, my brother.
Alan?
Yes, sir.
Alan, this is someone who's been trading before he found us.
Oh, okay.
And
if
so
you don't have enough margin, you need to fund your account, or you must close the trade in a loss, lose the money, and then start again with a cent account with us.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
That's the only thing that you can do. So if you funded your account, I don't think you'd be able to. You may be able to come right, but I doubt it. Standard account is not there for us small people. It's there for people with tens of thousands of dollars. But the broker's not going to tell you that.
Wow.
So for us little people, we need to open a cent account as per the training, the pre-training instructions. Sorry about that, brother.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ciao. You can mute yourself. Thank you. So Andrew Usman, you can unmute yourself, Andrew.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Evening. What's your question, please, brother?
Okay, my question is this. If one happens to get the the robot, the EA robot. Like, what amount is the minimum amount, or that yes, that one can be able to fund and then start to trade with it using the robot?
$250 should be enough.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
That's okay. Thank you.
Okay, so you need to get hold of Usman. You need to get hold of Adeposi. Adeposi, just private message Andrew Usman. You're from Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just get hold of Adeposi now, and he'll help you. He'll set you up. Posi, you must send him to the packages page, eh?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Cool, 100%. So anybody got any questions? So, yeah, so guys, I live in the most...
Sorry.
Yeah, well...
There was a question from Christo. It's there on, Adeposi touched on it a bit.
All right, see it?
So,
the ATMA indicator is not for sale. If you pay 27, then you do not have the course already. This one. I bought the ATMA indicator but did not buy the course. No, the ATMA indicator comes with the course, Christo. I've WhatsApped you that information. You can WhatsApp me privately and we can chat about it. You've got access to the training course. You've got access to the ATMA and you've got access to the VPN. Cool. Okay, so if you guys are serious about taking your trading to the next level, we're going to help you. Okay, you can see here from the group that we help you. And we help you to get success. Okay? This is, am I on the right group? No, I'm not. Okay, learn to read. Okay, yeah, we ask. So somebody asked me a question earlier. They said, what's happening? I said, how's it, Al? What do you see with your glasses? Because they think that I've got crystal glasses and I see into the future. I said, I see we're south. I see 1910 to 1903. That's what I see. Okay, so my students that are on here, when I call the price, does the price go there? Do you see that the price normally 95% of the time the price goes there? Why do you say 1910, 1903? There, I'll answer. Support. Cool. I'm using the cent account. Yes, Nicholas Roberts, he sees it. So I'm using the cent account. But still, I keep blowing because of being greedy. Yeah, you see, Vusimuzi, my brother, my putti. You're greedy, my China. Stop being greedy. You can't get rich in 2 days. You can't get rich today. This is get rich with a system and a strategy. System stands for, it's an acronym. Saving yourself time, energy, and money. That's what it stands for. Andrew, you can please mute your microphone, please, boss.
Okay.
Please, okay, thank you. Please, can I get anyone from Abuja, Nigeria, so I can link up? So Abuja, that would be Adeposi Madaki. Okay, contact Adeposi. Oh, Mazifi. No, you can't meet privately, guys. You're going to get scammed, okay? Just deal with Adeposi, please. Okay, I don't know who anybody is on the group. Nobody knows who anybody is on the group. Just deal with Adeposi. He's the director of marketing and expansion in your area. Please deal with him. Okay, so I speak to so many people on the phone. When I speak to them and they say, I'm busy, I can't take your call. How are you enjoying being a prisoner to someone else that you can't take my call? I'm at work. I'm busy at work. Is being a prisoner working for you? Who's a prisoner here at work? Tell me, put your hand up. Or don't put your hand up. Say yes if you're a prisoner. Say yes if you're a prisoner. We all used to be prisoners. All of us. Adeposi, Ntokozo, myself, we were prisoners. Now we're free. Okay? Close enough. Then you need this, buddy. You need this. You've seen our results. You've seen what we can do. It's not to be arrogant. It's to tell you that we're successful. We're successful. We come to the, you see, she wants to know. come to the Zoom call. So the chick on the group wants to know how to check support and resistance level. Who wants to know a cool trick? Should I show you a cool trick? I should unplug my phone now. Let's see if it reconnects. Please reconnect. Okay, you want to see a cool trick? Yeah, you want to see a cool trick. Let's show you a cool trick. Okay, so you go to settings and you go to charts and you change your line, your candlesticks to line chart. So yeah, line chart. Okay. And then you go back to your chart and you turn your chart sideways. And now you can work out your support and resistance levels. So there is a support resistance level. Okay. There's one. Alrighty. Okay. Here's another. There's another. So when two or more points on the chart touch your line, that is a support level. So support means when you stand on the floor supports you. Resistance, you can't go through the ceiling, that is a resistance level. So here's another one. There, check that out. 1943, resistance level. Here's another one over there. 1913, resistance level. It's interesting. Now you know how to draw your support resistance levels. When you're on the group, we tell you how to do it. We help you to do it. So there's a little trick for you. So guys, go and purchase your software. Go and pay for the 8 exponential moving average, or go and pay for the Forex robot. Let us help you. Let us mentor you. Let me share this with you one last time. Okay. Adiposi and Ntokozo are going to stay on the call. They're going to assist you and answer questions. I'm going to hand over the... I'm going to co-host now to Adiposi.
Yeah.
Right, so you're there. So I'm going to leave and you can carry on with Ntokozo.
Just want to answer one question by Naz.
Me? I must answer.
Okay, so I just wanted to answer one question by Nazifi. He's asking about you're asking about if the indicator works on other brokers.
No.
Our 8 EMA indicator will only work on FBS, which is our broker.